Side of the front row, a 15-lap heat. Big field of cars, and have a look at this for the first up action. Oh, wow, the number 9 car there of Ben Ludlow, completely out of shape. So William Powell trudges to the infield after mowing the grass at Perth Motorplex. The restart, full 15 laps. 10 cars still left in it. John Spinaccardi still has the pole. Outside of him is Luke Halliday. And Bert Bosbergen just getting a little bit out of shape there. 15 laps is this journey.
Well, it's going to be the survival of the fittest in this race. Luke Halliday leading, Cardi in second place. A lot of sparks coming out of Halliday's car to left of screen. And the Energizer kid might be struggling to finish. That's right, something's run out of that car. And I'd say he's spun a bearing somewhere because he is now sidelined. Daryl Crane is in second place. Then the barging driver of Ben Ludlow in third place. Daryl Crane's taken the lead as they go down into Marlowe's. Crane in car number 18. Back there to car number 60 in second place, John Cardy. And then we find Brad Blake, who's done a fantastic job from the back mark. Well, the young fella's really driving a fine race. Ryan Halliday in 99 in fourth position. There's the big man from Esperance, Gerald Crane in car number 8 in the race leader.
And driving fairly smoothly at the moment, Brad Blake up in third place, as you said. Great job from the back of the field, and he was so unlucky not to win the first heat tonight.
He was, and now he's got a hard job ahead of him, but there's a lot of racing left as Daryl Crane now settling down to some good laps. He's just completed four laps. He's got 11 to go as they move down the main straight. Brad Blake's trying to come under Carney. Just gives him a bit of a wake-up call that time, and just knocked him where his mother never kissed him. As they jump out of turn number 2, Ludlow grabs second place. So here we go now. A great battle now. Now Daryl Crane will know he's got a race car driver behind him now as Brad Blake gets up close behind him as lap traffic will test this man and machine. Daryl Crane in car number 18. The Zero showing second place and Brad Blake third place. Car number 60, John Cardy. They come out of turn 4, down the main straight. The lapping flag goes to Ivor Ladwick in car 12, who's in more trouble than the early settlers with the handling of the car number 12.
So here's Crane coming inside Ivor Ladwig. Will he get him? Is he going to drop low? No, just pulls up behind him, looks at the high line, then slips through inside on turn 4. Washes off a fair bit of speed there, and Brad Blake closes the gap.
Funny thing, Daryl Crane finds it hard to as Ladwig decided to turn right into the fence, and the yellow lights will come on, but that is unfortunate for Ladwig, and of course a lot of fortune going in the part of Daryl Crane.
So it'll be an 8-lap restart. Daryl Crane gets to choose the pace. They start at the start-finish line, 8 laps to run. Crane taking a fairly slow pace into the restart position. Brad Blake, the man behind him. And then John Cardy, and then Ryan Halliday.
Well, away they go, Daryl Crane in car number 18. Brad Blake, who's had to work so very hard from the back mark, has driven an absolute copybook race, and his car's beautifully prepared, and the young fella's driving 10 times better than most of the rest of the drivers in the field, but the speed, the sheer skill of him will not match the speed of Daryl Crane at this stage, as Daryl Crane would have, without doubt, one of the fastest cars in late model sedan racing in Western Australia. Daryl Crane, the leading car number 18 to the left of screen, to right of screen, dropping down now as the O show. And the Perth Motorplex is putting on a fabulous spectacle. The track is in awesome condition, and these drivers are really driving the track beautifully, David.
Circulating very well too, down into the low 17s, a 17.09, as you said, a very fast car at Daryl Crane's. Halliday just sitting up with him, giving it everything, and I suspect just waiting for Crane to slip high.
Well, here we go now. Again, Brad Blake trying hard. They have done 10, they've got 5 to go. This is the West Australian champion for 2001, so they'll take no prisoners. Brad Blake now drops a bit off the pace behind Daryl Crane. They have 4 laps to go. John Cardy still in third place. Ryan Halliday back in fourth position. So the 2 heavyweights of West Australian late model sedan racing are having an absolute dogfight at the moment as they jump down in towards Marlowe's. Car rating Daryl Crane. He owns a big transport company and is a farmer from Esperance, and he is one hell of a race car driver at the moment. 3 laps to go. Daryl Crane, now this will sort them out as they start to get into traffic. Brad Ludlow's doggedly hanging on in second place. Daryl Crane has got a little bit of Western Australia between
Oh,
them.
here he goes. Here he goes.
Just outsmarted that driver, used the slip onto the cushion and grabs the lead. So the zero car of Brad Blake, now he has 1.5 to go. The zero car's about to lap Perth Motorplex, which is the turn up for the books. They're going to pits for the last time. Look at Ludlow's car. The bonnet's right up in the air as they go down the main.
Oh!
And there we have a big tangle, so the checkered flag would have to come out. And these guys are playing like there is no tomorrow. So the zero car of Brad Blake will be declared the winner, and second will be John Cardy in car number 60. But at 99 in third place will be Ryan Halliday, and there was no time for that race.
John Cardy, whose car got a little bit touched up during the warm-up laps, as you can see there. He's on the outside of row 2. Then Kevin Bell, and behind Kevin Bell, who's in the number 5 car, but outside him, I should say, first up, of course, is Ben Ludlow. Behind him is Bert Vosbergen and Phil Richards on the outside. As I said, it's 25 laps for the state championship. Brad Blake, the defending title holder, in position 3. It is a long journey, Con Migro.
It is a long way to go, and the way these guys have been driving tonight, they'll be lucky if any of them finish, because they've been bashing their way around the track. Now, Brad Ludlow leads the state title in 7 rounds here at the Motorplex. He hasn't finished the night in one piece, so let's hope that his luck changes tonight, because he's a great driver, and he comes from a lot of talented background. His father and his grandfather are all speedway racers, and this young boy is an aircraft engineer, works out at Perth Airport, and he works on the big jet engines, and he does a mighty job in a speedway car at the moment.
Well, Kevin Bell has pulled to the infield. His race is over after just 2 laps. No such problems for Brad Ludlow. Ryan Halliday having a bit of trouble catching him at the moment. Ludlow's got about 40 metres on him.
Yes, and Bert Vosbergen is having trouble at the rear of the field, but Ludlow stole the march now. One of the problems he has is the reliability of this particular race car. And there's the puff of smoke, so that gives you an indication that Ludlow is fast, but will the car finish the race, David?
On the inside of the track, you can see there Bert Vosbergen, who you were talking about, the former state champion in Super Sedans,
yes,
pulled to the infield.
Yes, he is. So Brad Ludlow leading, in Ryan Halliday second place, and Brad Blake in third place, and he'd have to feel pretty disappointed. There's the wheel drop off Ludlow's car.
You were just talking about it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Just talking about reliability. There's been a bit of shunting going on in warm-up laps, and he's paid the ultimate price. That's uncontrollable, and he will have to pull to the infield.
He's only a young guy, got a lot of talent, but machinery lets him down, so he's lost the lead.
I don't think he knows he's got a problem yet. He just can't work out why it's so sluggish.
Yeah. So he's now got a bit of a, like driving with your anchor on. Oops. Brad Blake shoves him out the road, so Brad Blake's taken second place, and the officials are still allowing this race to continue like that.
They're taking out the black flag to him. It's a matter now of whether he can get into the track or into the inside track or not.
Yes, so here we find a lot of interest on that particular incident, and it's heartbreaking for the young Ludlow. But if they could get some good gear for that kid, he would just be a hard man to beat.
I'll tell you what, he's still driving. He's driving hard, so they're going to have to get in the black flag a second time as he comes round. But our race leader is Ryan Halliday in the 99 car.
Yes, and Ryan Halliday's been, well, near on the top dog here at the Quid Motorplex since the late models have been racing here. And Brad Blake has come slowly but surely better every week. He is a great driver in second spot, and the lap traffic was going to help Brad Blake here. Oh, he's shoved the car out the road. Willie Powell was just going along for a Sunday afternoon drive, and Phil Richards hit him.
Gee whiz. And while all that was happening, Brad Ludlow pulled out of the race, went to the infield, and Bert Vosbergen, who's been out of it for 2 laps, has pulled back on.
Oh, my God.
So this is what brought them unstuck. Brad Blake having a little coming together there. He got out of it okay. Not so fortunate, Willie Powell, and the man who came around the outside, Phil Richards, left wheel, bang. So a 10-lap restart it is, and Ryan Halliday in the 99 car will lead them away. Only 5 cars left in this. Second place at the moment is Brad Blake, the defending champion. Then Ben Ludlow, who's won 5 titles in Super Sedans, going for his first in late models. Bert Vosbergen, who missed 2 laps of this between restarts and is back out there. And the man at the back is John Cardy. Just 5 cars, 10 laps.
Yeah, but Brad Blake's run into problems. something's gone wrong with his car, and he's just been knocked off the racetrack from Ben Ludlow. So Brad Blake is now going to be sidelined in the 0 car.
Well, that's unfortunate. He's had a lousy night, hasn't he?
Yeah, heartbreak with him, and that's how the sport goes. It's a cruel sport at times. But here we have now young Halliday, who's virtually reigned supreme in late model sedan racing this year. He's done a fabulous job in this car, so probably if he wins the title, naturally he would deserve it.
The 99R, because there are two of them, they separate the brothers by number and initial. Luke drives 94 with an L. He's dropped out of this race, but Ryan is doing just fine, thank you very much.
Well, they've got 7 laps to go. Ryan Halliday still leading. Second place man, Ben Ludlow. Third man is John Carney. And surprising, there's only 4 cars left on the raceway, and they started the night with 14 cars, and it's been virtually a demolition derby.
Well, speaking of demolition derbies, of course, there's a big one at this track next Friday night. Get on down if you like that sort of thing.
Yep, well, these guys have certainly given you a bit of a prelude to it. So here we have now young Halliday going very well indeed down the back straight. Ben Ludlow in second place, and in third place, car number 60, young John Carney.
Yeah, he'll like you for that.
Yeah, we would.
Five laps remaining, and the clear traffic is doing one good thing for Ryan Halliday, giving him some pretty impressive lap times, a 16:58 that time round. Yeah,
well, the track's been in outstanding condition, and Ken Ditchfield, our track curator, again dishing up without doubt probably one of the best speedway tracks that any of these men would get to drive on, and the cars are performing extremely well. And down the back straight they go, a 16:75 second lap that time for our race leader Ryan Halliday. They have 3 laps left to go at the Perth Motorplex for the West Australian Championship for 2001.
And he's just lapped Bosbergen, which is probably fair because Bert wasn't there for 2 of the laps.
That's right, so Bert's 3 laps down now. So poor old Bert's in the wars. But our race leader still Ryan Halliday. They jump out of the mid-turn number 4 down the main straight. 2 laps to go. Ryan Halliday in 99R. Ben Ludlow in second place in car number 9. Now he's already won a feature race this year in this particular car. Third place man John Carney, and he doesn't sprout wings and fly at the moment. He will be lapped by the race leader Ryan Halliday. But here we have the white flags out. 1 lap to go here at the Perth Motorplex, and it's car number 99, Ryan Halliday, down the back straight for the last time. Ben Ludlow in second place, but out of Marlowe's into mid, and the checkered flag from Warren Fair-Jones, the WA champion for 2001, 99 Ryan Farrell, second place man number 9, barging Ben Ludlow, and in third place number 60, John Carney, and the time for the last 10 laps, 2 minutes 47.94.